Ever found yourself wondering why ketchup is so popular? Or why it's the go-to condiment for fries? Well, you're not alone. Ketchup, the red, tangy, and sweet sauce, has been a crowd favorite for years, gracing everything from hot dogs to scrambled eggs. And today, we're going to deep dive into the world of ketchup, exploring its rich history, surprising facts, and why it's become a staple in kitchens worldwide. So grab a bottle of your favorite tomato-based delight and stay tuned to learn more about this ubiquitous condiment. Ketchup's history might surprise you. It's like a saucy spy from a James Bond movie, with more twists and turns than you'd expect. You see, our beloved ketchup didn't start as the tomato-based condiment we know today. Nope, this journey begins way back in 17th century China. Back then, ketchup, or ketchup as it was known, was a type of fish sauce. Yes, you heard that right, fish sauce. It was a far cry from the tangy, sweet delight we slather on our fries today. But don't despair, tomato lovers. The transformation of ketchup from fishy to fruity didn't happen overnight. It was a gradual process, taking a detour through Britain, where it picked up mushrooms and walnuts before landing in America. Here, it finally met its soulmate, the tomato, and thus the ketchup we know and love was born. So next time you squeeze that ketchup bottle, remember its fascinating journey from a Chinese fish sauce to your fries. Believe it or not, tomatoes weren't always in the ketchup recipe. That's right, the red, juicy fruits we can't imagine ketchup without were late additions to the game. The original ketchup was a far cry from the sweet and tangy condiment we slather on our fries today. In the beginning, ketchup was more like a fish sauce, brewed from fermented fish guts. Sounds appetizing, doesn't it? This was back in Southeast Asia, where the word ketchup actually comes from ketchup, meaning fish sauce. But as ketchup traveled west, it started to lose the fish and gain other ingredients. Mushrooms, walnuts, even oysters made the cut before tomatoes. That's right, oysters. It wasn't until the 19th century that tomatoes entered the scene. Thanks to their acid content, they helped preserve the sauce, and their vibrant color made ketchup the eye-catching condiment we know and love today. Who knew tomatoes were the latecomers to the ketchup party? Did you know there are laws governing the making of ketchup? Yes, you heard it right. The United States has a set of standards for ketchup production that producers must adhere to. These are not just suggestions, they're mandatory requirements. Let's dive into the details. The US standards state that ketchup must contain at least 33% tomato solids. That's right. Our beloved condiment has to be 1/3 tomato, ensuring that you're getting a good dose of that tangy tomato flavor in every dollop. But it doesn't stop there. The ketchup also has to pass a grading system. This system scrutinizes the color, consistency, defects, and flavor of the ketchup. If it doesn't pass muster, it's back to the drawing board. The grading system is so rigorous that only the cream of the crop make it to your table. So next time you squeeze that bottle, remember, ketchup production is serious business. Ever been frustrated by how slowly ketchup pours out of the bottle? You're not alone. And there's a fascinating scientific explanation behind this. Ketchup, you see, is what we call a non-Newtonian fluid. This means its viscosity, or resistance to flow, changes based on the forces applied to it. Now let's dive a bit deeper. Have you heard of the term shear thinning? No? Well, ketchup is a classic example of a shear thinning substance. It behaves more like a solid when at rest. But when force is applied, like when you smack the bottom of the bottle, it acts more like a liquid and starts to flow. This unique characteristic is what makes ketchup and some other sauces a bit tricky to pour. So, the next time you're wrestling with a ketchup bottle, remember, it's not being stubborn. It's just exhibiting its shear thinning property. So, it's not just you. Ketchup really does move at its own pace. Could ketchup have medicinal properties? Now that's a question that might raise a few eyebrows, but it's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Back in the day, ketchup was considered a cure-all by some. From indigestion to baldness, there was hardly an ailment that this tangy delight couldn't supposedly fix. Now, before you start slathering ketchup on your head, let's get one thing straight. These claims were largely unfounded. However, this doesn't mean ketchup is devoid of health benefits. Tomatoes, the primary ingredient of ketchup, are packed with lycopene, a powerful antioxidant. Lycopene has been linked to a reduced risk of heart disease and cancer. Plus, tomatoes are a great source of vitamins A and C. So while ketchup might not be the magical elixir of health, it does pack a nutritional punch. All said and done, it seems ketchup isn't just a delicious condiment, it's also a tasty and potentially therapeutic addition to your meals. Ketchup, tasty and potentially therapeutic. How much ketchup do you think the world consumes yearly? Quite a lot, actually. Globally, ketchup is a beloved condiment, with billions of bottles consumed each year. From fast food joints to gourmet restaurants, this tangy tomato concoction is a universal favorite. The United States, unsurprisingly, tops the list of ketchup consumers, with an average American using around 3 bottles per year. Yes, you heard it right, 3 whole bottles. They're closely followed by Canada, where ketchup even finds its way onto mac and cheese. Over in Europe, the United Kingdom shows a strong affinity for ketchup, often pairing it with another national favorite, fish and chips. And let's not forget about Germany, where ketchup is a must-have accompaniment for their famous bratwurst sausages. But it's not just the Western world that loves this red sauce. In Asia, countries like China and Japan also have a taste for ketchup, often using it in unique local recipes. So, next time you reach for that bottle, remember, you're part of a global ketchup-loving community. Ever wondered who rules the ketchup world? Well, let's dive right into it. When it comes to the ketchup realm, a few names stand tall, but one brand has consistently outshone the rest, the mighty Heinz. Originating from the bustling city of Pittsburgh in the late 19th century, Heinz has been gracing our tables with its rich, tangy goodness for well over 100 years. It's a testament to their craft that they've maintained an iron grip on the market despite fierce competition. Let's not forget, though, the other players in this saucy saga. Brands like Hunt's, Del Monte, and Hellmann's each have their loyal fan base and unique flavor profiles. Yet, none have been able to dethrone Heinz from its ketchup throne. It's not just about the taste, it's about the legacy, the trust, and the memories associated with that distinctive Heinz bottle. So when it comes to the world of ketchup, Heinz indeed reigns supreme in the ketchup kingdom. Think ketchup is just tomato and vinegar? Think again. If you venture beyond the classic tomato variety, you'll find a spectrum of ketchup flavors that would make a rainbow jealous. Let's begin our global ketchup journey in the East, where mushroom ketchup reigns supreme. Hailing from China, this soy-based concoction offers a savory twist on the traditional condiment. Next, let's head to the Philippines. Here, they tickle their taste buds with banana ketchup. Yes, you heard it right, banana. It's a sweet and tangy delight that's a staple with their national dish, fried chicken and spaghetti. But wait, there's more. From the fruity, spicy mango ketchup of India to the fiery hot chili ketchup of Mexico, the world of ketchup is as diverse as the countries that create them. So, the next time you reach for the ketchup, remember, there's more than just tomatoes in that bottle. There's a whole world of ketchup flavors waiting to be explored. We've journeyed through the intriguing world of ketchup together. Let's take a moment to recap the surprising and unexpected points we've uncovered. We've delved into the conundrum of ketchup, a condiment that's become a staple at dining tables worldwide. We've traced its origins back to its fish sauce ancestor, far removed from the tomato-based concoction we know today. Speaking of tomatoes, we've seen how ketchup transitioned from a multi-ingredient sauce to a predominantly tomato-based delight. We've explored the regulatory battles ketchup has faced, from the debate over its classification as a vegetable to the strict standards on its viscosity. Remember the slow pour? That's right, a bottle of ketchup flows at an average speed of 25 miles per year, making it one of the slowest moving liquids in your kitchen. We've examined the medicinal claims where once upon a time, ketchup was hailed as a cure for ailments. We've also appreciated the sheer volume of ketchup consumption, which reaches a staggering 12 billion ounces annually in the United States alone. We've crowned the Ketchup Kings, with Heinz leading the pack, and explored the fascinating varieties of ketchup, from mushroom to banana, that grace global palates. So, the next time you reach for that bottle of ketchup, remember the rich history, the controversies, and the sheer versatility of this beloved condiment. Remember, there's more to that bottle of ketchup in your fridge than meets the eye. Happy dipping!